another video on frittata with cheese crust, because the last one I wasn't happy with. I didn't cook it enough, and then I had to put it back in the oven, so it was just a bit, I wasn't too happy. So let's do it again. So I reckon 150 grams worth of filling per egg. I'm using 5 eggs, so that's 750 grams worth of filling. And then I've got, so that's, oh, it's different today, so it's onions, courgettes, because someone's friends gave me some courgettes from their garden, and some leftover green beans. But anything kind of thing that you've got. 5 nice big eggs, and I've got some leftover feta from last night. Last time I used 125 grams of mozzarella. There's about 200 grams worth of feta from leftover from last night. I'm keeping the vegetables cooking. They are cooked. I'm just keeping them warm on the back in a separate pan. So we need to create a hard cheese raft with the what we call it, with the hard Italian cheese, and then we're going to pour the eggs into the hot vegetables, and then we're going to pour that onto there when that's formed a base, and then we're going to poke some cheese in there. We're going to cook it on the top, and then we're going to finish it underneath the grill. We're going to move that away because I don't want to burn that. So we should be able to do this in real time. I need to blow my nose. There's been something, and next door's cat wanted to come and play, and I'm a bit allergic to cats. So I should never have given it that bit of bacon. No, the cat didn't want to come and play in the swimming pool. It was just here when I came home. So fry this. Lots of oil comes out of this cheese, but that doesn't matter. That's going to add to the richness of the dish. So as soon as that starts to form a bit of a crust on the bottom of the pan, then we'll add everything else into it. That's my plan anyway. So it doesn't take long. Oh yeah, there's 80 grams worth of hard Italian cheese. It's just cheap stuff. Obviously, cheaper cheeses aren't as mature, and that's why more fat comes out of them. It's very hot in the kitchen. I'd really like the fan on, but I'm not going to turn it over either. I'm just going to cook that on one side. So I'd like the extractor fan on in the kitchen, but it's just a bit too warm for that. The grill's on, and it's on full, heating up. So that's nearly ready. So, because the vegetables are going to be hot, oh there we go, that's fine. So that doesn't want cooking more than that. So as the vegetables are that's getting way too hot. We just need to pull it off the heat tech. So we'll move this to the front. Which one's off? One's off. So we'll just turn this up from it, and then we'll pour the eggs in. I've already seasoned everything, so that's okay. And then we're not going to cook it in this pan. I'm just going to bring it all together, but the eggs will start to cook just ever so slightly. And then back into there, that down, and then that onto there, like that. So it started to slightly cook, which was the mistake last time I made it. I didn't cook the filling enough. So slightly over the sauce, that out of the way. We don't want to waste this. So we've made a mess of 2 pans, but what can you do? And that out of the way. And then we're going to poke bits of cheese in. So a bit of cheese in there, and there. So the mozzarella was really nice, but this is just cheap feta. Well, it's not feta. It's it'll be a cow's milk feta, so I can't call it feta because there's no sheep or goat's cheese in it. It'll just be from cow, so therefore it's Greek salad cheese. But it's alright, especially if you leave it in a packet and eat it as close to the eat by date as possible. It tends to change its texture. I've done a method. I've done a video on maturing it. It's very nice. I haven't made of it. I don't think it's up yet. Do I want any more cheese in there? Yeah, let's put more cheese in that. We might as well put more cheese in. I'm not going to do anything else with the cheese, so it might as well go in here, which is a ridiculous amount of cheese for one frittata. Wash that. Fork in there. last bit of egg in there. That'll be okay on the top because it's going underneath the grill. I'm not going to do any washing up. Then it's just a case of wait until the sides of it start to cook, and then we'll slap it underneath the grill and then it'll cook the top, and then hopefully when we turn it out this time it won't be a little bit too undercooked. Well, that was just a simple case of putting it back in the oven, but wasn't ideal. I might do some washing up while it's going to be underneath the oven. No, I won't make noise. So we just need to cook it until it comes away from the side of the pan. Just as it starts to caramelise. So I'll pause because you don't see that boiling bit, because it's going to take a little bit longer. Right, so it's just starting to fry around the outside and cause the outsides to get crispy. So I'll just push that down a bit, and then it'll come out of the pan, and then it needs to go underneath the oven, underneath the grill, to what we've got to carry on the cooking process. So that off, and then underneath the grill, not burning the plastic handle on the frying pan. Right, I think we'll be ready. I've had a little bit of a probe. Oh, need to turn that off. I've had a little bit of a probe, and it looks like it's cooked in the centre. So move it down a bit, so we don't want it to catch. And then I'm going to flip it over in one go. Hopefully it'll be okay. Ah, no, it's not. Right, let's flip it back over. Damn. I don't have to do a third attempt of this. Ah, do you know, I should have loosened the cheese underneath. It's definitely cooked. Right. Second attempt. There we go. That's much better. That's right. It's not really a cheese crust though, is it? But it's going to be interesting on the second. I'm going to reheat it. And I want a but there we go. Cheesy crust. I think the potato crust was the best one that we've done so far. And it's just, oh no, it's starting to get a bit crispy there. Maybe I could have put it back underneath the grill. But anyway. It's an excessive amount of cheese that I've used, but ooh, that feta's melted nicely. Look at that. That looks good. Anyway, so that works. I think the potato version that I did is the best version, to be honest, but I'm happy with that, and it's going to be a nice, cheap tea.